It's not some negative stuff. It's not something along the lines of Drake and Kendrick Lamar and how excessive and extreme and off kilter that has gotten. But Shannon Sharpe and the brothers at Nightcap irritated the one and only Shaquille O'Neal.
And yeah, man, I want to highlight that. But before I highlight that, let me show you the post that Shaq had put out, calling out Shannon Sharpe, just to give you guys a breakdown if you're new to what's going on with this Shannon Sharpe and Shaq beef. So Shaq had said some things to Shannon Sharpe on IG, and this is what Shaq had to say. It took me sticking up for Shay as jealousy of Joker. Shows how smart you are and how you say anything to get clicks. So here's some clickbait for you. If you ain't ranked in the top 10 of your profession, then you can't speak on me. Don't forget I know what you did to get where you at. Me jealous? Sounds like you're jealous. I know you trying to stay relevant by gossiping on your podcast. You need more people, and in case you forgot, 4 rings, 3 finals MVPs, top 50 and top 75. Google me. And to be quite frank, all this new success you got, you're still under me. You don't know my work ethic, but according, I work less than you, but I'm worth more than you. Make it make sense. Love you too. If you need help making money, it's better ways than gossiping. I'm too old for this. Love always the most dominant big man ever who never took it serious. Remember, I don't know you. And in the words of Skip Bayless, I'm better than you. G14 classification, I have it, you don't. Not in my profession. And as your GOAT debate, I never wanted to be the GOAT. I wanted to be who you should greet me as, the most dominant ever. So let's highlight what Shaq had to say in his diss track about Shannon Sharpe. Let's check it out right here.
Be sure to hit that like button for me if you haven't already. That helps this YouTube channel continue to grow. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, stay up to date with all of my current YouTube videos. Peace.
When it comes to Shaq, Shaq hates every big man. If you haven't noticed, he does. He doesn't like the big man, rightfully so, because that's his position. He is, in his mind, he is the apex predator. No matter what no one says, we don't care. He don't care what you say. He don't care. You can throw all the championships and all that. If we lace him up and we had to, in our prime, had to play against each other in our prime, he thinks he's the apex predator. Those awards hurt and irritate the hell out of him.
Yes, it's the MVP, Gil. It's the MVP because he only have one.
They didn't think that I would win, but I won.
Well, you think you can say something about the teams? You can say something back?
I got in
You
there
gotta have
and got the
G14
job.
classification.
I'm the best in the world.
I'm number one.
I'm the best in the world.
I'm number one.
I'm the best in the world. Number
Oh
one.
no, Shannon Sharpe, man, you're way beneath me. Your whole demeanor is fake as a new rapper beefy. You're soft. Before you get fly, you rather tweet me. I was in 3 different cars when you was in 3 feet. All I see is dollar signs. They come in 3D. Make it hot. Ain't no way around my degree. You are not in my spot. You are like a peewee. Shula got them calling me Rocky the way I read. I get to the greenback. I don't mean a lawnmower. Jet flying, foreign driving, Best Buy and Encore.
Okay, so that's the diss track Shaq had put out about Shannon Sharpe. A lot of people is calling Shaq very sensitive because they just don't understand why Shaq is overreacting to Shannon Sharpe's comments. Shannon Sharpe responded on the social media platforms.
I've never professed that I was as great as Shaq. But what I will say, I got what I got because I worked my ass off. God gave me the ability to do what I could do. But he gave me discipline. He gave me dedication. I never half-assed it. My question is, do you believe that you gave everything you possibly could in basketball? Did you train the way you should have? Did you eat the way you should have? He's the most dominant big man in the history of the game, and he got 1 MVP. Yeah, you got more money. Yeah, you're more famous than me. Yeah, you're more well-known. You're going to have way more money than I ever have. But nobody will ever say that I was lazy or I cheated myself.
But Shannon Sharpe and the brothers at Nightcap irritated the one and only Shaquille O'Neal because they were talking about Shaq and in Gilbert Arenas' case, he was saying, hey, Shaq, he want to be that alpha. He don't like big men. He's always critiquing them. I'm paraphrasing, of course, because I don't have the quote right in front of me. And in the case of Shannon Sharpe said it's about MVPs. It's about MVPs because he knows Shaq should have had more than one. And then Shaq came out with the diss track. I don't know if we can play it for you or not. I'm trying to find out if we can play it for you. We can play it for you. I will definitely do that right now. Heard right there what Shaq had to say. It's not bad. It's nothing extreme. It's nothing excessive. So guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Ain't much to say about that. Don't act like there's some war between Shannon and Shaq. I got news for you. Both of them are Hall of Famers. Both of them were elite. Both of them were champions. Shaq got 4 rings. Shannon got 3. It's a conversation that most of us have no business partaking in. So I'm not about to be the one. I just want to let y'all know about it because, damn it, Shaq texted to me on my phone and said, damn it, play it. Hell with all that. Play that shit. That's what he said. Okay? And that's why I brought it up. That's the only reason I brought it up.
Shannon Sharpe responded on the social media platforms, and he had apologized to Shaq if he took his words wrong when they were talking about the MVP thing that Shaq had said to Joker to his face, saying that SGA deserved it more. And Gilbert Arenas, Ocho Cinco, and Shannon Sharpe, they had responded to
The
it.
Big Man Alliance. You are the vice president of the Big Man Alliance. You know I love you, the best player in the league. I want to congratulate you, but I want you to hear from me first. I thought that SGA should have been the MVP. That's no disrespect to you, but congratulations. And what do you guys have to do to get back on track versus Minnesota?
Thank you, Shaq. We don't judge people here, so that's fine. It's your opinion. I'm joking.
No, hey, all good. I love you. I love your brothers. One thing we always going to do is keep it real with each other. Congratulations. I love you.
For real.
So Shannon Sharpe had this segment on Nightcap with Ocho Cinco and Gilbert Arenas, and they said this.
Never gonna see another guy Shaq's size with his athleticism that was as dominant as him. Shaq should have 5 MVPs. He sees a guy like Nikola Jokic that's not as dominant as him and gets 3 and 4 years. But see, when you historically great, they talk about you as great basketball player, the GOAT, and Shaq is never brought up. And I think a part of him is envious of that.
When we talk about the greatest basketball players of all time as far as the GOAT conversation, Shaq's name is never brought up in that?
Yeah. It's hard for me to put somebody in the GOAT conversation with 1 MVP. Regular season. It's hard, Gil. So we're going to take somebody with 1 regular season MVP and put him in front of people that got 3, that got 4, that got 5. If Shaq would have had, if he'd had my work ethic, he'd have had 40,000 points.
And yeah, man, Shaq just fired off on him, man. And as you can see, he's like taking a Cat Williams route, dropping a diss track, going at Shannon Sharpe. And yeah, man, it just reminded me of what Cat Williams did when he was going at Ludacris after the Club Shay Shay interview when they had their little quick back and forth. So that's it for today's video, guys. Y'all get in the comment section down below. I would love to hear your thoughts about today's video. Don't forget to hit that like button if you made this far in the video. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Comment down, new sub if you're new sub. Catch you guys on the next video. And we out, guys. Peace.